Hello everyone, I'm Sean. You're watching Salt, my YouTube channel all about sports and interesting topics. The topic in the last few days has been and still is traveling, and yes, you might have guessed it, we're going to visit Derinkuyu, the underground city in Turkey. The place is surrounded by cellars and souvenir shops and restaurants. Everyone wants to sell us everything.
Don't you know I suffer? Hey baby, can't you hear me moan? You caught me under false pretenses. How long before you...
So to give you a small summary of our visit, but also a bit more information about the underground cities. There are about 200 estimated or known underground cities in Cappadocia, and there are probably more that have been forgotten. The largest is the one we just visited, which could host up to 30,000 people. They were temporary shelters against enemy invasions. Their entrances or accesses were from private homes, and they were intentionally, purposefully designed to be difficult to access. On the level closest to the ground, there are typically stalls or stables for animals. And going down one level, there was a peculiarity here. They had a missionary school for children, so probably they spent quite a lot of time here. At the same level, the second level, they also had kitchens with ovens, and they also had gigantic amphorae or earthen jars to keep cereal and vegetables or food. Still going down one level, they had dwellings. At the fourth level below surface, they had a church, which we kind of visited. And to communicate between one level and another, there were holes of about 4 to 6 inches in diameter, so people could shout between levels without actually moving. And then the air shaft or ventilation shaft, dubbed as a well, so they kept water at the bottom, and typically the wells did not communicate with the surface, so they would be prevented from poisoning by the enemy. Besides that, for security, they had doors, and they designed booby traps against enemy invasions. If you don't like confined spaces, then this visit is definitely not for you.
Set my soul alive. Set my soul alive. Glaciers melting in the dead of night. Superstars sucked into the supermassive. Glaciers melting in the dead of night. Superstars get sucked into the supermassive. Ladies and gentlemen, from the band Muse, on drums, Dom Howard is not here. Sorry. Glaciers melting in the dead of night.
This visit is also not good for people who are oversized.
Supermassive. Glaciers melting in the dead of night. The superstars sucked into the supermassive. Glaciers melting in the dead of night. And the superstars sucked into the supermassive. Glaciers melting, dead of night. And the superstars get sucked into the supermassive. Hold!
feel like a mole or a rabbit going down a hole. The only way we have to understand this is a church is the layout in the shape of a cross. This is the ventilation shaft.
In disguises no one knows, hides the face, lies the snake, the sun in my disgrace, boiling heat, summer stench.
The ventilation shaft has a distinctive smell of urine.
The sky looks dead, call my name through the cream, and I'll hear you scream again. Black hole sun, won't you come, wash away the rain. Black hole sun, won't you come, won't you come. Drown my fear, Bobby.
The guide told us that this underground city is about 4,000 years old. It was more of a shelter from enemies rather than a place where people lived every day. This is the living room, so posh. At the end of a visit, you'll need to see a chiropractor, otherwise you'll become a hunchback.
Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away that rain? Black hole sun.
I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please subscribe to the channel. I'm on to the next one. Goodbye.
Black hole.